Welcome back to Bodyholic. Today we are diving into the world of Ozempic, the medication that's been making major waves in the weight loss and diabetes communities. We're going beyond the hype. We're going to break down the science, the studies, and of course, the side effects.
Podcast that helps you weed through the social media noise and bullshit so you can finally get healthy and stay healthy for good. No fads, no quick fixes, just straight talk and real world strategies. Let's cut through the crap and get you the results you deserve. It's time to crush those goals. But hold up. Remember, this is for your ears only. It's not a replacement for professional medical advice. Use your head, stay safe, and always consult your doctor when needed. All right, let's get to it.
Let's get into what everyone seems to be talking about. Ozempic. Welcome to the Ozempic rant. So, Ozempic is a GLP-1 receptor agonist. And I know that's a mouthful, but let's break this down, okay? GLP-1 is a naturally occurring hormone that helps regulate blood sugar and appetite. Basically, it tells your pancreas to release insulin when your blood sugar spikes and signals to your brain it's time to feel full. So Ozempic mimics this hormone. It supercharges this hormone's effects. And how does Ozempic actually work its magic? So it's really a multi-pronged attack on weight and blood sugar. So the first prong is insulin secretion. Ozempic stimulates your pancreas to release insulin, and that helps your cells absorb glucose from your bloodstream. Then we have the prong of glucagon suppression. That means it reduces the production of glucagon, which is a hormone that basically raises your blood sugar levels. All right. Next, we have the delayed gastric emptying. This means that Ozempic slows down digestion, making you feel fuller for longer. And then finally, we have the appetite regulation, which means that Ozempic acts on your brain to reduce hunger and increase satiety. Good? Now, I want us to get into the science behind these claims. I spent time with these studies, and I've got to say, they're very, very impressive. There have been numerous clinical trials that have shown super impressive results. And I want us to talk kind of generally about them. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into a few, but there have been many studies. So specifically on weight loss, the studies demonstrated significant weight loss, often exceeding 15% of body weight. And honestly, if we really want to get into it, which we totally do, clinical trials have painted a pretty compelling picture of Ozempic's potential for weight loss. There was a landmark study published in the New England Journal of Medicine. This is in 2021, where adults with overweight or obesity who took Ozempic 2.4 milligrams weekly shed an average of 14.9% of their body weight, with over half of them achieving a remarkable 15% or greater reduction. And this effect was amplified when combined with lifestyle counseling, which resulted in an average of weight loss of 16%. And then regarding Ozempic's long-term efficacy, which you know I'm super passionate about, a 2-year study in diabetes, obesity, and metabolism demonstrated sustained weight loss with participants losing an average of 15.2% of their initial weight. Now, I've got to, just give the kudos to them, because these studies were rigorously designed. They minimized bias, and they highlighted the potential of Ozempic as a valuable tool in this difficult fight against obesity. Then we've got the results, the studies of the improved blood sugar control. So Ozempic has been effective in lowering A1C levels, which is a key measure of blood sugar control. Ozempic isn't just about shedding pounds, it turns out. It's really a powerhouse for improving overall metabolic health. Numerous studies have showcased its remarkable ability to lower A1C levels, the key indicator of blood sugar control in people with type 2 diabetes. In the SUSTAIN trials, which is a series of comprehensive studies investigating the efficacy and safety of Ozempic in individuals with type 2 diabetes, Ozempic consistently outperformed other diabetes medications. It helped individuals achieve significant reduction in their A1C and maintain better blood sugar management long term. And let me translate this for you. It translates into a reduced risk of diabetes related complications like nerve damage, like kidney problems, like vision loss. This empowers individuals to live healthier, more fulfilling lives. The other result that studies looked into is reducing the cardiovascular risk. And some studies have shown a reduction in the risk of heart attack and stroke. So Ozempic has also demonstrated a remarkable capacity to protect your heart. Landmark studies like the SELECT trial, a large-scale cardiovascular outcome trial, revealed that Ozempic can significantly reduce the risk of major adverse cardiovascular events, such as heart attack, such as stroke, and even cardiovascular death in individuals with established cardiovascular disease. This cardioprotective effect, coupled with its ability to promote weight loss and improve blood sugar control, what this does is it positions Ozempic as a potential game changer in this difficult fight, this exhausting fight against chronic diseases. But it's important to note that these studies were conducted under specific conditions, and I said kudos to them, but it was also with specific patient populations. So real world results may vary. All right. We have to understand that. Now we're going to look at the not so pretty side. So even though we've got major benefits, there are also drawbacks. Here are the side effects that Ozempic might include: nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, abdominal pain, and in rare cases, more serious side effects like pancreatitis and thyroid cancer have also been reported. And of course, every single drug has its side effects, but it's important to note. Now, there's another issue. Ozempic has been quite expensive and insurance coverage varies. This raises concerns about accessibility and affordability, especially for those who rely on it for long-term weight management or diabetes control, right? So a person can start on it, but how does this person keep going if there isn't enough insurance? Basically, it always boils down to this. Ozempic is a powerful tool, but it is not a magic pill, right? This is what I always come back to. It really is about lifestyle, healthy eating, regular exercise. It all remains crucial for long-term weight management and for long-term health. So yes, Ozempic is a promising medication, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. And it is essential to weigh the potential benefits against the risks. And it's essential for you to go ahead and discuss this with your healthcare provider. So you want to remember that the key to sustainable health is a combination of, if you need it, medication, lifestyle changes, and hyper-personalized medical advice. You want to sit in front of your healthcare provider. You want the healthcare provider to look at your blood tests, to understand your history, to understand your family history, to understand your allergies, et cetera, et cetera. This is crucial. And it could be that the Ozempic is one person's magic pill and another person's nightmare. So it always boils down to, you have to make strides. You have to lean in for support. Also with the healthcare provider, if you have a social circle that can be very supportive, great. If you don't, there are support groups on Facebook or online communities, very, very specific for this. Diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes, there are support communities. And finally, looking into the studies, understanding everything that basically promotes this, right? We have to understand that there's a lot of hype. There's a lot of talk for Ozempic, and it's all very, very new. It's all very, very new. And it still always boils down to lifestyle. Even in the studies, the people who outperformed the average are the ones who combined lifestyle with the medication. Okay. So I keep reiterating this because it always comes back to this. And the safest way to go is that lifestyle change, the health behavior habits, the healthy food, the regular exercise, trying to de-stress as best as possible with, this crazy era we're living in. So that's my rant for today. And I look forward to my next rant. But of course, if a wonderful interview comes along before I get angry at something or hyper passionate about something, then maybe that's even better. So I'll see you next time.
Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. And if this hit home, please share it with your crew. Likes, comments, shares, show your loved ones you care.
A Bodyholic production.